Can you handle all the cinematic goodness? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 anticipated movies of 2018.
Darling, time for dinner. Are you lost?
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the most buzzworthy, exciting films scheduled to be released in 2018.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
Number 10, Aquaman.
Arthur Curry, the Aquaman. It's on him.
Justice League may have gotten mixed reviews, but the general consensus seems to be that Jason Momoa's Aquaman is one of the film's highlights. And let's be honest, that's no small feat considering the general mockery this character has received over the years. Though the future of the DCEU may be as questionable as ever, Momoa's turn in Justice League gives us hope that Aquaman might just be the next Wonder Woman. With director James Wan at the helm, whose track record includes such hits as horror film Saw, Insidious, The Conjuring, as well as the blockbuster action film Furious 7, the shared fate of Arthur Curry and Atlantis seem to be in good hands.
Ride ain't over yet.
My man.
Number 9, Annihilation.
Can you describe its form?
No.
With a few exceptions, screenwriters rarely get the recognition they deserve. Though the name might not be familiar to you, Alex Garland was the scribe behind such highly praised screenplays as 28 Days Later, Never Let Me Go, and the criminally overlooked Dread. In 2015, he forced people to take notice when he wrote and directed the superb sci-fi thriller Ex Machina. Based on the first trailer for the upcoming film Annihilation, Garland still seems to be operating at peak creative performance. Starring Natalie Portman, it tells the story of a biologist who enters an otherworldly, quarantined area in search of her missing husband. Atmospheric, provocative, and visually stunning, the trailer promises a truly one-of-a-kind film.
I need to know what's inside. I could save him.
Number 8, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Do you think you can hold me?
We'll do our best, Mr. Grindelwald.
J.K. Rowling may never give fans the prequel series of novels they want, but with the Fantastic Beasts film franchise, Rowling is doing the next best thing. Still set in the 1920s, long before Voldemort's rise to power, this sequel to the 2016 film gets the meat of Harry Potter lore by exploring the conflict between Gellert Grindelwald and a young Albus Dumbledore. Of course, all the old favorites from the first film, like Newt Scamander and his American friends, will be returning to play their part. Though details remain scarce, we can't wait to see where in the wizarding world Rowling takes us next. Number 7, Black Panther.
You get to decide what kind of king you are going to be. Don't freeze.
I never freeze.
As the MCU moves into its second decade of existence, it continues to expand into new cinematic territory, branching out from straightforward superhero fare by drawing influence from various genres. After making his triumphant debut in Civil War, Black Panther is poised to rule the big screen in 2018 in what looks to be a Marvel movie like no other. With its cyberpunk aesthetic, dash of spirituality, a stellar cast, including a promising villain played by Michael B. Jordan, and awe-inspiring action set pieces, the reign of Black Panther can't get here soon enough. All hail King T'Challa! Number 6, Incredibles 2. Ask Pixar for a sequel, and ye shall receive one. It just might take a decade and a half to make it happen. But hey, good things come to those who wait. And though the wait has been very long, we can expect truly great things when this family of superheroes makes their long gestating return to the big screen in 2018. Pixar has kept very hush-hush about the whole thing, but we do know that Baby Jack Jack will be developing his abilities on his own, and that it will coincide with the rise of another villainous plot for the family to thwart. Whatever the exact plot details, fans are sure to pack the theaters.
You have powers! Yeah, baby!
Number 5, Ready Player One.
There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere. Except the Oasis.
Ernest Cline's 2011 novel, Ready Player One, reads like a love letter to geek culture. Though jam-packed with enough pop culture references to make you weak in the knees, it's also just a rollicking, feel-good adventure story. So, take that and adapt it to the big screen with Steven Spielberg at the helm, and well, you've got a potential cinematic thrill ride that everyone will want to experience at least once. Given its various virtual reality settings, it's the sort of film you couldn't have made until now. Based on the trailer, it's clear that no expense is being spared in bringing the story to life. It's a veritable feast for the eyes. Number 4, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Speaking of Steven Spielberg, when he brought Michael Crichton's tale of dinosaur cloning to the big screen, it broke box office records.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Though the sequel saw diminishing returns. After letting this franchise lie dormant for over a decade, in 2015 it came roaring back to theaters, drawing bigger crowds than ever. With lovable heartthrob Chris Pratt returning in the leading role as Owen Grady, 2018 sequel, Fallen Kingdom, is sure to pack cinemas yet again. Though story details have remained under wraps, we do know that Jeff Goldblum will be returning as Dr. Ian Malcolm, and that detail alone has many fans seriously excited.
There's another example. See, here I'm now by myself, talking to myself. That's chaos theory.
Number 3, Solo: A Star Wars Story.
Can we even say the name of the movie?
Honestly, we could simply say it's a new Star Wars movie, and just end the entry there. But since you're here, we might as well take the opportunity to talk about this upcoming anthology film. Though people might be worried about the directorial swap from Phil Lord and Christopher Miller to Ron Howard, one simply has to have faith that it was a move for the best. Similar issues arose with Rogue One, and that proved to be a more than worthy addition to the canon. With relative newcomer and critical darling Alden Ehrenreich playing Solo alongside a cast that includes Donald Glover, Woody Harrelson, and Emilia Clarke, this film cannot get here soon enough.
I'll see you next year.
Number 2, Deadpool 2.
Whack that off real good. Just beat it like it owes you money.
At the end of the first film, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool made us a promise that when he returned to the big screen, he'd be doing it with his good friend Cable.
Amazing character. Bionic arm, time travel. We have no idea who we're going to cast yet, but it could be anybody. Just need a big guy with a flat top. Could be Mel Gibson, Dolph Lundgren, Keira Knightley. She's got range, who knows?
He and Fox have made good on that promise. Though it remains to be seen what exactly will be the nature of Deadpool's second cinematic outing, we do know that Josh Brolin's muscular mutant will be joining the fun, and that the film promises to be every bit as action-packed, crude, and over-the-top as its predecessor. Add to that the inclusion of the unnaturally lucky mutant Domino and the memorable supporting cast from the first film, and you've got one highly anticipated R-rated flick.
So from our family to yours, keep your pants dry, your dreams wet, and remember, hugs, not drugs.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
You bring any fruit with you?
No fruit.
Okay, then where you heading?
Fix a Felix Jr.
Anything to declare?
I hate you.
I get that a lot.
The only thing faster than light is the darkness.
Well, he's pretty big.
Number 1, Avengers: Infinity War.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
Much like Star Wars, this one requires little introduction. But seriously, while all MCU films tend to be highly anticipated, this is the one we've been waiting for. The Thanos teasers started all the way back in Phase 1, and in 2018, he's taking center stage in the cinematic crossover event of the decade. There are so many superheroes appearing in the Russo brothers' Infinity War, it makes Civil War's lineup look like a casual get-together. See you in theaters May 4th, everyone.
Who the hell are you guys?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.